Jai Jai Radhe, Hare Krishna everyone. So today I was remembering a nice story told to me by my friend Sajan Maharaj. There were two saints walking along the bank of the river and they see a scorpion in the river. So one of the saints tries to reach into the water and save the scorpion, but the scorpion bites him, it stings him. So then he tries again, like this, keeps trying, and each time he tries to rescue the scorpion stings him. So then the other saint says, what are you doing? Why you keep doing this? You keep getting yourself hurt like this. Why you do that? And then the saint replies, well, the scorpion's nature is to sting, and my nature is to be compassionate. So the scorpion doesn't change his nature, why should I change mine? So it's very instructive that sometimes we may try to help others, especially help meaning, of course, to try to give Krishna consciousness. That is the only real help. And they reject. The classic example, of course, is Jagai and Madai. When Haridas Thakur and Nityananda approached them, Nityananda said, please chant Hare Krishna. And they chased them for a long distance. And again, Nityananda approached Haridas Thakur, Jagai and Madai. And this time Madai threw a piece of earthen pot, struck Nityananda on the head, bleeding. But how did Nityananda react? He said, no, you please chant, you chant like that. He took no offense. Even if you beat me, he says, you please chant Hare Krishna. So of course we cannot imitate such an exalted personality as Nityananda Prabhu. But there is the example that what is this love? What is the real meaning? Unconditional love. What is this real love? So, of course, this can only come from the great saints. We don't find perfect love in this world, that's for sure. The closest thing we hear is the love of a mother for a child. But pure love is a transcendental, different thing, unconditional love. And that is, in fact, what how can we say, that is our real nature. Every soul, by nature, is a lover of God, a lover of Krishna. But that nature has been covered over by material desires, and so we have these anarthas, unwanted thoughts and desires, and the process of bhakti yoga is to purify that so that the real nature is manifest. We hear there are 26 beautiful qualities of a devotee, so those qualities are natural. It is not, as Prabhupada says, Krishna consciousness is not an artificial imposition on the mind. So, of course, what's needed is to have faith in the process. It's not an overnight thing. Although at the same time it said that this Sankirtan movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this special mercy being given by him is like taking the express train back home, back to Godhead. It's quick, considering how many countless lifetimes we have been in this material world. But still, it's going to require our steady service, our steady application, day by day to make progress. And as Krishna says, we want to come to that stage where we look upon all life with love. We look upon all life with love, never take offense at anything. So this is, of course, inconceivable to someone like myself, but still we hear that Krishna is Achintya Shakti. He has inconceivable potencies. So that means he can do the impossible. Nothing is impossible for Sri Krishna. I think perhaps, certainly from my point of view, the most impossible thing would be to soften my hard heart. But Krishna is inconceivably powerful and compassionate, and therefore I pray for his special mercy that he soften my hard heart. Jai 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 Radhe.